Ladies and gentlemen, we have at last, for the 30th episode, reached Dhoulmagus. And I'm a huge fan of Dragon Quest VIII, I'll make no secret of that. It is literally my favourite game of all time, so I'm excited. I've dressed up special. Not only have I done that, we are, for 2 episodes only, not going to be joined by Jade or Jedward. So taking Edward's place is the legendary bandit from Pikmin himself, Yangus. And this is the best I could do with his outfit. Joining us also from all the way from Alexandria is Jessica Albert, and also the orphan boy from Myella Abbey. It is Angelo, the ladies' man himself. He is the one I've done the least good job with, I think, because I've not quite got the hair or the eyes right. But we're going to stick with these outfits for now, because Dhoulmagus is a relatively straightforward legacy boss as they go. We'll see how we go, like, moving forward. I don't think we'll have any issue with him yet, but to set some context, we have gone all the way through Argonia to get the Royal Magic Mirror. We've made our way all the way through the Dark Ruins after dispelling the aura, and we have finally found him. Our man, the Jester, Dhoulmagus. He's cornered, he's got nowhere to run. Let's hit him. I must have heard these lines so many times. You worthless fools, prepare to be crushed, will never pester me again. Let's rumble. Yes. Right, so I've got them all the way up to... Oh, they're in a different order now. I'm confused. I've got Yangus second, so he's doing Gritty Ditty. Yangus has taken the role of Edward, so he's the Paladin. So the vocations aren't quite right. I've not changed anything. All I've done is rename my characters, and I cannot find Gritty Ditty for the life of me. Maybe I haven't actually got it, but I must have taken him out of the inventory, maybe, or... I cannot see it. Jessica's my other gladiator. So the vocations aren't correct. I'll say that much. We got a Fire Force? I swear they're in a different order, and I don't know how that's happened. Oh, he's obviously only got one. I should have checked this before I ran in. I don't know why their items have gone weird. Oh, and disrupted immediately anyway. Yangus looks so wrong with a fan. I've not changed their items or weapons. That's going to hurt with Fire Force up, isn't it? The tactics are going to be so bad because they haven't got the scrolls. Really should have checked this. Oh well, we'll roll with it. Right, I think... No, I'm still going to... Yeah, he's not got the scroll in him. I don't know why that's changed, because I only slid him up 2 positions. He should have kept his scrolls, but... I don't know. Let's just have him attack again, and Jessica do the same. Let's have Angelo use a force. Let's put it on me. Again. It's annoying because Yangus' model, when you visit him in the inn, he is kind of topless and he looks correct as Yangus goes. But you're kind of forced to be skinny and... Hang on, I used Fire Force. What did I do that for? He's weak to dark. Yeah, he looks skinny when you try and sort of cosplay as him. These tactics are so bad. I've forgotten what I'm doing already. Go on. Or at least Angelo knows what he's doing. Oh dear. I think that must be quite a weak attack when you've got the correct force on. Right, we're not having any issue with him, so even though our tactics are disastrously out the window and we're using the wrong equipment, we should still get in with relatively few issues. Yeah. There we go, it's better. It's one of those other themes with the kind of dark bit at the end. So usually in the album for this, it's this little dark bit and then it kicks off immediately into the Rapthorn soundtrack. But I'm going to save that for Rapthorn himself. Jessica looks wrong. The eyes aren't quite right, and Angelo's eyes aren't quite right either. I'll have to go and visit him. Disruptive Wave. I'll have to go and visit him in the inn and try and work it out. So I did try and look for Yangus' eye colour, but his eyes are so small you can't actually see him. The right colour, Jessica and Angelo, is correct at least. Right, let's try and get the correct force up this time. I'm not going to get used to this being in the wrong order. Yangus should be last, because Edward was last. There we go, Funeral Force, there we go. That's the correct one. See if the force makes any difference. No, it doesn't look like it does to Crackle. I think the force should reduce the damage of Zam and Kazam though. He must be nearly down by now, come on. No. I keep trying to use Falcon Slash, but it's not there. Lovely block from Jess. Oh, and again. Lovely, we got him. Right, we need to go away and sort those scrolls out. I don't know why they would have changed in the inventory spaces, but I don't think I messed around with anyone in the inn or reallocated any positions, but yeah, we need to sort that out. But there you go, Dhoulmagus level 40. At the moment, he's way too easy. I found this when I was leveling him up as well. I suspect he's going to be easier than Orgademir, at least. So he'll attack 3 times a turn after this. But let's see where we get with him. There we go, that's better. I think moving him around on the save editor rather than doing it properly, i.e. going back to the inn and sorting all their positions out, that affected their scrolls for some reason, or their items didn't transfer over. But it should be a lot easier now. I'm keeping these outfits on for as long as we can as well. Might have to gradually change the boots and gloves and sort of do it piece by piece as we get to higher levels, but we're sticking with it for now. Doing so much damage. His defense must be really low, because we've not lowered his defense as far as I can tell. And he's taking, 2,500 damage every turn. 1,000 damage from a normal attack with a fan. His defense is just non-existent. There we go. Got him in, what, another 3 turns, I think, was that? So his defense just isn't there. He's got loads of agility, plenty of attack, but just practically no defense. Compared to Orgademir or Nimzo, we are getting our attacks through easily now. Oh, he's gone first. Yeah, he's got a lot of speed. I think at these... I mean, he's only level 44 at the moment, and he's outpacing Angelo, previously John already. But he's got a hell of a lot of speed, and he's not even the quickest. I think both Zoma and Nocturnus are joint fastest. I think Dhoulmagus must be second. But yeah, speed's going to be an issue. I think Dhoulmagus at level 90 plus, he's going to go first every single time. That coup de grace really suits Angelo. The kind of godly singing. It just works. The Jester is up to level 50, and as I predicted, we've had no troubles with him yet at all. So we've still got all of our little dress-up gear on. We've not found the need to put anything proper, items-wise, on. But so far, we're kicking his ass. I think the 3DS version... I'm only going to talk about Dragon Quest VIII now. The 3DS version of the game added so much to Dhoulmagus' character, I feel. Because in the original game, you killed him in this fight, and he dies, and that's all you kind of... That's the last bit you hear from him. And you only later find out that he was just a pawn, after all. I mean, he did steal a scepter. He was a little bit dodgy, at least. But in the 3DS version, you get that flashback scene with him kind of being poorly treated by Master Riders. And you kind of feel sorry for him in the end. Or maybe that's just me, but... yeah, he is a hell of a character. I imagine there must be a lot of people. Because I think Dragon Quest VIII is a kind of slow burner of a game. You play it and you think, yeah, it's alright. It's only after you kind of get through the midway point where you think, this is actually a brilliant game. So I think a lot of people must think that Dhoulmagus is like the worst of the worst. And then you find out who the real villain is. But we'll save that for next episode. I'll be so happy if we can get all the way through level 99 without this gear on. I'll be surprised if we do, because he will, as every other Legacy Bust has, it will get a hell of a lot harder around level sort of 80. So this attack doesn't do too much. The Crackle does a lot. And that's going to be one that... yeah, I mean, it's doing 230 odd now. Its normal attacks aren't too bad. It's the Crackle and the Flurry of Feathers that are doing the damage, and their AoE attacks. They're the ones we need to watch out for on the way up. Right, let's have multi-heal. I don't think any of their items affected anything other than their defense. Oh no, evasion chance. Yeah. I think if we do have to change gear, we'll go boots first to give them their evasion chance back. Yeah, it's all fine. I love a little Yangus attack in the middle. And I think that should be a 3-turn win. Yeah, there we go. So still as simple as 3 turns at the moment, and that's at level 50. Let's get him up. don't think there's ever any explanation, even in Dragon Quest VIII, why this arena is the way it is. Because in the game he's just kind of got a hovering ball of purple above him, and then he kind of splatters it everywhere, and then the arena looks like this. It is just at the bottom of what would, in this game, essentially be a ruins dungeon, but it's gone all purple and bubbly for some reason. Protecting the Gov, as always. Right, I'm starting to take a fair bit of damage now, so I'm going to switch boots only, I think, for now. I'm going to keep the rest of the gear on. So I'm going to give myself boots. I'm going to give Yangus a pair of Metal King boots, because Jessica's boots actually have a bit of evasion chance already. So I'm going to leave her with them. And Angelo, I mean, he's going to look like a muppet with these, but that looks utterly ridiculous. But 5% evasion chance can't be ignored, so let's leave it with that for now. I hopefully don't have to change any of the other gear. We'll leave it with that and see if we can make it all the way, but I'm not sure just yet. Those shoes actually look pretty good on me. Wonder if Medea will like them. Yangus coup de grace. He must protect the Gov at all costs. Oh, he's got Kazamel. I'm intrigued on how much damage this will actually do, to be honest, because I suspect that with Funeral Force we're going to block a lot of it, so I don't know. I'm expecting around 300-400 initially, I think. I think at level 99 that will be like a near one-hit kill. I'm giving Angelo his rod back as well. It's not going to look right, and it's certainly not DQ8 friendly, but he needs that evasion chance. That is nearly killer. Alright, let's see how much this does, because those two back to back, it's going to kill me. 145, is that it? Okay, that's much less than I was expecting. It must be because we've got the Funeral Force on, that the Kazamo is reduced a lot, but yeah, that Crackle and the Flurry of Feathers back to back, that's going to be killer at the higher levels. Back to back again, that's really going to work. Oh, and he's got Yangus. That's becoming a real problem, that. I need an Omni Hill. The Slippery Bastard has reached level 60, and he is doing better than I gave him credit for, to be honest. He hasn't beaten us yet, but he didn't get far off in the last kill. It's when he does his back-to-back Crackle and then Flurry of Feathers, when the damage really starts to hone in. If he does like 3 attacks like that in a row, then we're probably finished immediately, regardless of what we do. It's his speed that's really hurting as well. His defense and HP are pretty low, but his speed makes up for it. So he'll pretty much always go second. And at level 99, he's going to beat Angelo to the post. Kazamel's fine, because we got Funeral Force up. So that's nothing too much to worry about. Wait for Yangus, man. No, I think we might need to change up our gear at some point. I mean, we can sort out the gloves, and that's not going to ruin the costume too much. But the body, the legs and the hair we kind of need to keep. Actually, we can do trousers realistically, can't we? Just trying to find ways to break my own rules now. So his normal attacks aren't too bad. It's about 300 damage each. But given that we've got a total of, what, 2,400 health, then it's not the end of the world if he uses 3 every turn. In fact, that'd probably be fine. Oh, actually, no, he's got 3 up already. Let's have Yangus use Defending Champion. I don't know if he had that ability in the original game. The hero and Angelo definitely did. Yeah, it's this one that hurts. 2 attacks on me. He's racist towards Trodain people. It's not fair. Not going to bother using the coup de grace because he should still go down in 3 turns. I think, if we're lucky. I'm going to Omni Hill here just to be safe. Really need to sort out Angelo's hair colour as well, because it's sort of light blue at the moment. It needs to be silver. That shouldn't be too much. That'll be fine, he's defending. That's also pretty much fine. Oh, coup de grace from Yangus. He might go down here. He does. Was that in 3 turns? Oh, 4 turns, fair enough. But yeah, still nice and easy. He has come close to beating us once so far. But at the moment, we're still pretty much kicking his ass every time. But we'll see how good he gets. Let's take him up to level 70. The evil, laughing, runaway fucklord is up to level 70, and we have had to put our armour back on. He's still not beaten us yet, but it is starting to get a little bit rough. It's his kind of... I don't know what it is really. It is his breath attack and his flurry of feathers still, but his attacks, normal that is, are really starting to build up and do some damage. But yeah, still hasn't beaten us, and we've still not been close to being beaten, I would say. I've just lost that Dragon Quest VIII aesthetic now. Yeah, and he's doing his disruptive wave more and more, which is getting quite annoying. So 255. I mean, it was doing a lot more than that when we didn't have the proper armour on. It was making a hell of a lot of difference. Alright, got one Gritty Ditty, so I'll do the same again next turn. Hopefully he doesn't disrupt this time. Still get a nice little bit of damage in. Right, same again. I'm not going to worry too much about the damage Yangus has taken, so that'll probably be fine. Okay, 250. It's not too bad. And a lovely dodge. Like 320 on Angelo. His defense is a little bit lower. Don't know if I'll ever get round to changing his ethereal armour, but I think the step up from that is the Angel's Robe, which is a drop from Tyrannosaurus Rex. Okay, so we got the healing. I mean, Angelo's still going first about 75% of the time, I would say. Dhoulmagus at level 70. Disruptive wave again. Alright, can he... Alright, I reckon that'll be fine. I'll just put the force back up. It's getting to the point where I should just realistically use Gritty Ditty every turn with Yangus. Because he likes a disruptive wave to Dhoulmagus. He didn't used to at the lower levels, but he does now. Okay. Yeah, it's the crackle that really hurts as well. Yeah, that's going to be like 350 each at level 99, maybe more. And the breath attack as well. And the disruptive wave, oh my god! Alright, we're going to need an Omni Heal. I think we'll just have Yangus Gritty Ditty again, so we get some damage up. So he's nowhere close to killing us, realistically. I mean, he might be if he goes first next turn and uses a couple of attacks that hit all of us, then he might be. No, we're all good. He's nowhere close to killing us, it's just taking us some time. Because he loves his disrupting. Yeah, that hurts. Okay, it's not too bad. We'll need another Omni Heal though. I'm not going to be able to get that force in. I think I'll have Yangus use Funeral Force on me. It is a shame you can't swap items halfway through a fight, because I'd give Yangus the scroll if I could. So I'll just have him use that on me, and then Angelo Omni Heal. We do still have our Elfin Elixirs from the Orgademir fight, so if Angelo runs out of MP, that will be okay this time. It's so weird seeing that used on one person now. Oh god! It was a waste of a force as well. I think he must be semi-close to death though, he's not got too much health. Lovely, there we go. So yeah, not overly difficult, just very much annoying with his consistent use of Disruptive Wave now, but still getting there. We're going to keep, I think, our proper armour on now, because we need it. We just take too much damage with as beautiful as it looks and as nice as it is to reflect on Dragon Quest VIII, we need the armour. Yeah, let's get him up to 80, see what he can do. The insane purple murdering fucklord is up at level 80, and he has now managed to beat us once at level 79. So he does stand a chance, but at the same time we're still kicking his ass pretty consistently, so I'm not too worried. Let's see what he can do. I don't think he's really learnt much in all of the levels up we've done. He's just started to hit much harder. So when he does that back-to-back Crackle and the Flurry of Feathers, we're pretty much screwed. And he is quite a lot outpacing Angelo now. We're still beating him to the post 60% of the time. But it's real trouble when he does outpace us. Yeah, 341. Kazamel doesn't do too much. Okay, that's fine. Got Gritty Ditty in first, which is always good. Yeah, at least we're still hitting like stupidly hard against him. His defense isn't all that at all. So no, that is a bit lower, that one. That'll do. It's a decent first turn. Right, same again, but with a heal. Okay, we've still outplaced him. I don't know how we're going to do Zoma or Nocturnus when their speed is faster than Dhoulmagus'. So I don't think there's any more agility buffs other than seeds I can apply to Angelo / John. Okay, that's fine. Both Gladiators still got an attack and barely need to heal. He dodges as well. That's the issue I'm going to have with Nocturnus, because he can dodge and block attacks. So we're probably never going to get the Falcon / multipliers. Raging Roar as well. Not everyone. I don't think there's really much resistance you can get to that. I think Catholic and Rings have got a little bit. Oh dear, not good. Alright, who shall I... I think Yangus has got to be the one to... Alright, I've got to sort out these leaves. I've got to go and farm some more. Oh, he's done it again. No! Alright, Kazamel's not too bad. I need Angelo to come in with an Omni Heal. Not good. Alright, I need a Kaplunk now. Do I bank on Yangus surviving? Or do I Kaplunk and have me use Whipping Boy? I'm going to use Whipping Boy. I'm going to play it slightly safer and then Kaplunk. Okay, looks like a decent move. That's going to kill me. Oh, let's hit Yangus. No! We've lost! We've lost against the weighty Dhoulmagus. Oh, dearie me. That is not a good indicator for level 99. I thought he was going to be simpler than Saro and Imzo. Right, straight back in. Arrogance will prevail. Right, round 2. There's no way I could have done this in the outfits for the other characters. Because he's still beating us now. We're fully suited up. Right, this time he's going down proper. By which I mean I'm going to do exactly the same thing again and hope for a different result. Right, got the force up. So Kazamel is nullified. That's not. That really hurts. Yeah, it's that back to back. It's killer. Whoever he attacks now is probably done. Yeah, okay, there's no coming back from that. We need round 3. There's nothing I can do with that. I'll try Kaplunk, but there's no way he's going to have time to use it. Well, he's missed one turn, but that's me out. Yeah. Oh, he's blocked it! Kaplunk has landed. And we do have Elfin Elixirs, so... Never have I needed a comeback so quickly. Right, I'm going to have to leave with one of the Gladiators. So let's have me attack, Jessica leaf, and Angelo force. And we need an elixir for Yangus, but I think we've all got one now. That's going to hurt again. That should be fine because we're forced, so just need an Omni Heal now. No, blocked anyway. All good. Right, so let's do same again. Yangus Gritty. Oh, he's not got the MP. There's nothing he can do other than attack, so I'm going to give him the Stardust Sword. Alright man, no, I'm going to try and keep... I'm going to camp the fan, because I think the fan is just so powerful. I'm trying to force that coup de grace. Let's have Jessica elixir him, Angelo Omni Heal. Okay. Well, at least we're still going first, that's one thing. Because he could have taken us all out then. Coup de grace, lovely. Just make sure he doesn't die. Lovely. We're all good. So Yangus Omni Heal, Angelo Omni Heal, Yangus attack. That's why you camp the fan. Right, he's got his MP back. Right, we're not going to be gritty dittied, but that's not the end of the world. We'll just keep attacking. Yeah, we'll Omni Heal. Go on, Yangus. Clutch this up for me. Right, we're still going to take quite a lot from that, except Yangus. That'll be for Yangus, that's fine. And he's missed the turn, lovely. Right, can multi-heal up next turn, and I think that's pretty much all we can do, isn't it? So we're still liable to Disruptive Wave, but Yangus has got to use Forbearance to make the most of that coup de grace. Just multi-heal up, and then Angelo can start attacking turn after. Lovely. Blocked. That's all that. Okay, so no Disruptive Wave yet, so we're still all good for damage. Oh, he's got another coup de grace, lovely. How have we managed to win this one? He took nearly all of us out in the first turn. Managed to get a lucky block and then bring it all back. And now we got two, and we got a Gladiator coup de grace. Right, let's make the most of that. I'm not going to bother. Is there anything sensible we can do this turn that's slightly better than just normal attack? I can't be asked to switch his weapon over. Repare, no, not really. Affects enemy spells for several turns. I mean, that could be good, but actually, yeah, I think Immense Defense is going to be better than just attacking because he's not going to do much. That'll be blocked. That. Oh no, that is blocked, isn't it? It's only Disruptive Wave that isn't, that gets through. Okay, got Yangus doing Forbearance, Jess's Tension Boost. Oh, I'm going first. Right, we might be able to take him out next turn if Jess isn't disrupted. 100, beautiful. Alright, and that's still active, so that's fine. And we finish in the only way we know how, which is a 100 tension Blind Man's Biff. Angelo can just attack. Oh dear, he's gone first. Right. It's going to be blocked anyway. But that's not a good sign for the later levels if he's outpacing us already. That's fine. And that's also fine. Lovely. Right, we'll win this turn. Just hope me or Angelo don't steal the kill from Jess. I don't think we will do. I think he's quite a long way off yet. Clutch! Bang. 6,000 damage and he's down. How did we bring it back from that? That would be a spectacular level 99 fight, but we're only at level 80. 8 turns it took us. 8 turns and 1 death, and then the second very near death. But yeah, this is not a good sign. I did really think it'd be easier than Saro and Nimzo, and he sort of has been every other kill. On every other one he just completely wrecks us and we have to mount a spectacular comeback like that. But I don't know, we'll keep going. Yeah, this is going to be a lot harder than I thought it'd be. I thought we'd be able to get to the end with our outfits and it'd all look very Dragon Quest 80 and lovely, but I don't know, let's keep going. Let's see what level 90 is like. Right, so the Fiend of a Jester is up to level 90 and it has been a hell of a lot tougher than I thought it would be. We've had to make a couple of upgrades on the way. So I think, I barely remember what I did now. I don't think I upgraded any of mine. I don't think I upgraded any of Yangus's either. Or Jess's. But yeah, we've got a pair of, as per the comments, because I can't remember the bloke who recommended me to them, but he reminded me that Sensible Sandals existed and they have a higher evasion chance than the Trixie Pixie Boots, whatever they're called. And I got a Hallowed Helm for Angelo / John as well. And because I entirely forgot that priests could wear them, but they can, so he's got one now. We'll just have to try and upgrade that over the remaining legacy bosses as well. But as for Dhoulmagus, he has beaten us about 20 times over the course of the past 10 levels. So I managed to get all the way up to level 79, I think it was, without being beaten at all. And now he's wrecked me about 20 times within 10 levels. It's basically speed that is just completely destroying me. Because he will like as an example, we'll let us go first in the first turn, or let Angelo go first, that is. And then in the second turn, well, he's gone first there. In the second turn, he might go first again, so he'll basically have 6 turns in a row. Okay, so I can just omni-heal through that. And yeah, if I don't go first next turn, we're definitely going to lose Jessica. We might lose Yangus. And it's just an uphill battle from there. So I think this is where Critical Turtle really comes in. Just defending until you get that Paladin coup de grace. Right, at least we got a bit of damage on the board. I don't want to play this. I'm pretty much out of Yggdrasil leaves as well, because I've used so many in getting here. I'm just going to do fingers crossed, hope we go first. And we have, okay. Right, now let's see what he can do. Yeah, 330 with the normal attacks. And then he's disrupted. Okay, I might play this fairly dangerously and try and go for the force again without healing next turn. I might be tempted to have Yangus defend, actually. Okay, still doing decent damage though. I think I'm starting to realise that like having one of the gladiators use the Stardust Sword for a little while until their defence goes down might actually be quite a good idea. Because you're just going to open up the boss to a hell of a lot more damage and it can't be disrupted. Their defence, that is. Okay, he's lost the turn, nice. Right, that's going to put me mid-death. Oh, it's not too bad. Coup de grace. Disrupted again though, so that's kind of a waste of a force, and we're going to have to heal next turn. Coup de grace, lovely. Job done, we win. Simple as that. Right, so I'm not going to be too dangerous next turn. I'll have Yangus do the coup de grace, and you know what, I will use Angelo's coup de grace as well. Not that it makes too much difference, because he's got plenty of time to heal now. Helmet doesn't look as bad as I thought it would on the priest. I thought it looked diabolical, but could be worse. The sandals don't look too bad. I think they go shiny blue when they get to the full upgraded level. Right, it's going to hurt a little bit. That was me a lot more than anyone. Of course, disrupted again. But I think the coup de grace is going to remain for the rest of the fight, so I'm just going to go... I'm not going to bother healing. I'll go all out using the force. It's a shame there's no... Got no one in our party that can use oomph, have we? I think you need an armamentalist or something, but I'm not going to bother with that. Alright, should be plain sailing from here on out. So yeah, there's no other ability like Gritty Ditty that boosts attack that we can use. Like, say, a lesser version of it that we can have everyone use. Because Yangus is the only one with the scroll, but he has to use Forbearance to block all the damage. As he's doing a fine example of now. Good work, Sir Yangus. Right, just got the tension boost. Should be able to wrap it up next turn, maybe just about. 100, lovely. Right, as long as we don't get disrupted, we should have this nice and easily. Forbearance, Falcon Slash, yep. And yeah, just pray that we don't get disrupted. I'll multi-heal up just in case we do get disrupted and the fight drags on. But I think we should be good now. That look at Yangus, that's fine. He dodged 2 of them anyway. Oh, God's sake! Oh dear, right. Force next turn then. I don't think he's too close to dying either, so... Yeah, in that case I don't think the Night Watch will... Okay, another attempt at a coup de grace. Have we still got the... Yeah, okay, we've still got the Night Watch, so we'll use that, and Force. And hope we don't get stopped this time. It's all fine. It's literally everything other than Disruptive Wave. That's the only way in which the Co-op de Grace is better than the Coup de Grace. It's just 10 times harder to get. Right, that's fine. I suspect this is the last turn of Night Watch as well, so he will need a heal just for me, realistically. 100 again. Got to pray to RNG. I think Legacy bosses do actually have predictable attack patterns. And I think that's why Dragon Lord is so hard, because he's the only one that doesn't. Oh, he's got another one. Beautiful. Lovely work, Yangus. Because I think you can, most of the time, predict what a Legacy boss is going to do, except for Dragon Lord. Right, just Falcon slash... Oh, we're not disrupted, are we? So we can just heal. Yeah, I should soak most of that up. I could always predict, like, for example, what Dragon Quest 8 bosses were going to do. Because it would always be a chuckle, and then a boost of the MP, and then a magic burst. I think Corvus did pretty much exactly the same thing. Right, should have him here. There we go. Dhoulmagus level 90, much simpler than Dhoulmagus level 81, Dhoulmagus level 82, Dhoulmagus level 83. It's just taken us all of Christmas to get here. Nah, not really. But yeah. Right, I think we've got this now. I think just playing it slightly slowly, trying to anticipate what he's going to do, and just trying everything we have to get that coup de grace, because that's pretty much guaranteed win then. The Fiend has reached level 99, and with that he's full potential, so he's little hiding away in the Dark Ruins did him some good after all. He's got his abilities back. Oh, not there. But the one issue that he has is that I have just discovered the greatest tactic of all time. I think I'm the inventor of the this new tactic, actually. I'm going to call it... well, it's where you turtle up to give yourself coup de graces, so critical. So I'm going to call it a critical turtle strategy. That's what I'm going to call it. I've invented it just now as well. And it is superb. He has beaten me once when I have used it, because I entirely forgot about his roar attack. So he just basically dismantled us and then shredded us apart. But fingers crossed, Dhoulmagus level 99, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to do critical turtle for the first time. Let's rumble. Alright, so hopefully I think we're wearing all the correct stuff already. Yep, so me and Yangus have got critical fans. At the moment, Jess has got the level for it, but I just don't have a third critical fan. So let's turtle up. I think we're just about able to do it without critical turtle anyway, but it was getting to the point where he was just killing us more than we were killing him. So let's defend. And let's take some punishment. It's an annoyingly slow tactic, but it works almost every time. Everyone defending. It's going to take a few turns of that, I think. So I did look at the stats. Yeah, okay. This is where he beats us now. Yeah, okay, Jess and Angelo. Fingers crossed that's not for them. Of course it is. That's 600, yep. Oh dear, Jess is out. Do I give up and start again? Or do we do what we've done every video so far and just have some sort of stupendous epic battle from here? Yeah, that's exactly what we do, isn't it? Oh dear, okay, it's not off to a good start. Critical turtle is... yeah, not so good when they've got a roar attack. Okay, that's defended. That's not. Oh, it's blocked, lovely, okay. Right. We're still in it. Not quite as fluent a start as I would have hoped for. Right, who's the best to do this? I think it's Yangus. Have him bring back Jess and hope. I probably should have taken him off the front line. Yep, that's why. That might kill him. Okay. Oh, just about. Okay. Right, next turn I think whack everybody except Angelo on the front line and have him heal. It's annoying because I've not done any damage yet, but the tactics are still in the works. Hopefully he gets in first and he doesn't get killed. I should have just done normal strategies. Okay, nicely blocked. Same with that one. That'll be fine as well. Okay, right. We're back at square one. No coup de graces as of yet. Let's sort the lines back out. Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because we're all defending anyway. But just in case I forget. It's going to be all fine. It's only the roar we need to look out for when we're defending. Okay. Good grass, please. No, not yet. Right, a few more turns of this. It takes so long, but it does work. And it does work superbly. That's the other thing about Dhoulmagus. Exactly the same as Orgademin, no critical attack. And that has been quite nice, not having to deal with that. Anything? No, another round of that. There is a difference between the critical and the upgraded ferns. So at the moment, the critical fan starts with a 6% boost to coup de grâces. If you get it all the way up to the legendary one, the hypercritical, it's 10%. So it's not actually that much. I thought it was like double the chances of a coup de grâce, but not that much of a difference. Nothing yet, same again. So yeah, I don't know if it's really worth upgrading the critical fan and using precious A-gates on that, when I could use it to upgrade the shield or sensible sandals. So Yangus takes barely anything from the Kazamel, because the Metal Slime gear resists it better than the legendary gear does. We still got nothing! Fuck's sake! Come on, no, not that one. That would have been dangerous. Any day now, Yangus will get a coup de grâce, and then we can progress. Come on. He's blocked it, but no. This is when I want him to attack us, to give us some critical chances. No. No, still nothing. It's going to drag on a bit, this one. But my slowest so far was Nimzo at 20 turns. This is probably going to be longer. No. Again. Please? No. It doesn't usually take this long, I swear. I might have to be naughty and speed this bit up. There we go. Right, Yangus got a coup de grâce. I'm gonna... I might... No, I won't. I'll continue... I'll start attacking this turn, even though it's somewhat dangerous. Given that the first turn of the coup de grâce, he can't use forbearance. We're gonna go for it. Let's get in as fast as possible here with Angelo. And Yangus can do his coup de grâce. Alright, we're in the game. Hopefully he doesn't just use a flurry of feathers this turn. No, nice. That'll be fine as well. Okay, lovely. So the speed didn't matter there. He beat Angelo to the post, but... Well, it would have mattered if he'd used Crackle or the feathers or the fire breath, but we're all good. Right, so next turn I want forbearance with Yangus and then force with Angelo. Is it? Arguably I could have waited for a coup de grâce with one of the gladiators as well. Because then we would have just been, you know, we would only have had to have done a few turns, and we would have won. What do I want? Funeral Force, that's the one. Barely remember now. So long ago I started this fight, about half an hour. That's all good. Only thing that can annoy us now is Disruptive Wave. The Roar doesn't bother us anymore. That's all fine. It's very much a game of tactics now, it's not just all-out aggression. Okay, all forced up. Yangus still got his coup de grâce. He's still wielding a fan as well, so he's still got that 6% chance of getting another one. Ideally I want one of the gladiators to get one now. Because, yeah, with the force... I should have switched over the scroll, shouldn't I? I should have given the Gritty Ditty to scroll to Angelo. Because now I want him to do Falcon Slash and lower the defense. Got to give him the sword! Oh god! He's preparing to attack. That's wonderful news for me. So yeah, what I really should have done here is given Angelo the Gritty Ditty Scroll, have him use that, boost our attack. But what I'm instead going to have to do is use Falcon Slash with the Stardust Sword, lower his defense. Didn't think that far ahead. I'm still getting used to the new tactics, but there you go. Got his defense down 1 level. That's all blocked. Blocked. And we're all good. Okay. Right, it's just a matter of getting damage in now. I think he might still have a turn of Night Watch. I think we're in trouble if he doesn't. Alright, we're getting a bit of damage on the board now with his defense lowered. Missed the last hit. Alright, we've still got another turn with his coup de grace. Same again, because we're still all fine at the moment. Okay, defense down 2 levels. So that's all fine. I think the idea of him jumping in front of someone and then dodging doesn't really work, but there you go, that's Dragon Quest. Okay, I don't think he's close to death, but getting a lot of damage in now. And I think the coup de grace is going to wear off here. Yep, okay, so that's Gritty Ditty. I'm not going to try go back to defending, because I think we can get him. Actually, let's give Angelo his staff back, so he's got the evasion chance. Let's have Yangus use Gritty Ditty, get the attack up. With attack up 2 levels and his defense dropped by 2 levels, we should get him pretty quickly here. He's gone first, but that doesn't matter. That's gonna hurt. Ouch. Coup de grace, but am I gonna live? I'm not. Oh dear. Yeah, we're in a spot of trouble now. This is why when critical turtle only really works when you only attack when it's possible to attack. But I've jumped the gun here. He must be close to death, but if I don't get a heal in here... What's best? Right, let's have Yangus revive then. Just keep attacking. Angelo heal. How is he that low on MP already? Right, if I go second, we're pretty much done, aren't we? Okay, lovely. Right, still in the game. Gonna take big hits here though. Alright, he's lost a turn. Nice. Defense back to normal. Okay. That's alright. I was hoping that'd give him a coup de grace, but no. Right, I think I'm gonna have... Do I want to reforce? So I can either... Can't decide. Alright, I'm going to defend with Yangus and attack with both gladiators and reforce to give myself the force back, because I think he's close to death. I think we should have him soon. At least that's giving me defense against Kazamo again. I can't do another Omni Heal. Okay, decent defending. Okay. We need a Stardust Sword attack. Bam! Come on! The strategy paid off! I knew it would. There we go. Oh, come on. Volume down. Dhoulmagus level 99 is defeated. 21 turns it took us, even longer than Nimzo. But to be fair, we did do it using the critical turtle strategy. So that really did work. And he's going to go off because he's reached the upper limits. Wonderful. So that really did work, but it's that raw attack. And I don't know what other legacy bosses have that, because that's really going to scupper some plans when we come to it. And I don't think the Catholic and Ring or Elfin Charm actually block against that. So that's going to be a real difficulty in kind of nullifying them. But actually, let's seek refuge in Slime Hill Cave and rethink our tactics for the next legacy bosses. But yeah, we've beaten him. So yeah, that tactic really did work. Dragonlord's got a paralysing attack, a roar, whatever you want to call it. Estoc might, I can't really remember. I think Nocturnus does as well. So that's, yeah, I mean, that's critical turtle is clearly the best way to do things. I think waiting for both of the gladiators. So I need a third critical fan really for both of the gladiators to get that coup de grace as well, and then waiting for everyone. So the paladin and both the gladiators to get the coup de grace. Paladin does the coup de grace while everyone else defending champions, I think, still, just to play it really safe. And then the turn after forbearance, both coup de graces and the force, and then just all out attack and hopefully getting in one turn when we come to Nocturnus. This is. But yeah, it's going to be tough. But yeah, there we go. We've done it basically. I'm thinking too far ahead, but it should be celebrating. So that's 6 of the first 13 legacy bosses down now. Dhoulmagus is beaten. I could probably do it in far fewer turns than that if we were actually going all out aggression and not critical turtle. But yeah, there we go. It's going to be more and more difficult from here now. Because up next is Rapthorn, up at level 99. So the final boss of Dragon Quest VIII. And I'm going to love doing that because I love the soundtrack. But he only attacks twice per turn, unlike all of the others. But that is, I think, because they're always intending for Nocturnus to be the hardest. I think Rapthorn only attacks twice because they initially had him do 3 and it was way too hard. But yeah, some of his attacks are devastating. Just completely. But we're going to stick with this team for now. Myself, Yangus, Angelo and Jessica, the classic team. And yeah, let's see where we get to. So leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you all for Rapthorn. Cheers.